Welcome everybody, my name is Misty / Chronexia, and this is the top 10 cutest anime ever! How's she doing? She's my tiny helper from now on. Hopefully she's the cutest thing you'll see. So, how about we get back into it? So why a top 10 cutest anime list? Could be several reasons. Maybe it's cause since she's born, I'm drawn to bubbly stuff. Maybe I just want some of that moe smut. If you're like me, I don't blame you. If you ain't, well, this is an odd video for you to find yourself in. But stick a while, maybe you'll enjoy yourself. Now let's get onto that list, shall we? Number 10. Yama no Susume. Yama no Susume came out in 2013 at first with a mere 12 episodes and 3 minutes long. It was your everyday sketch show that got crammed in between other big anime airing at the time, or at least that was the case until they earned themselves a fanbase and upgraded the show to a second season of 13 minutes per episode. The story is about Aoi, a young girl with vertigo and a passion with indoor hobbies, so naturally this anime is about the complete opposite, mountain climbing. If you enjoy gooey character hanging about in the wilderness, climbing hills, watching sunsets, and hanging out with friends, this is a show I've hardly ever see people talk about, and honestly, I quite enjoyed it. Maybe you would too. Number 9. Love Lab. So for starter, I think it's wise to walk you about the premise of this show. Love Lab is about a girl who wants to improve the quote-unquote essentials of love and romance. To do so, she decides to practice kissing on a pillow until another girl walks in on her. Together they start a lab about the topic of love, and soon enough, other girls join in. Now, I should be clear about this show, despite the very akin similarities with Sakura Trick, where it was all about practicing and keeping friendship going, Love Lab is not a shoujo ai / yuri anime. The whole concept is kept very pure with the intent of being a comical anime about clumsy girls learning about romance. If that's something you'd like to see, then I highly recommend this show. Number 8. Achikoji. Ah yes, the infamous Achikoji. A show that seemingly got an increased popularity on my channel for whatever reason in the past few months. But nonetheless, now's the perfect occasion to bring it up and maybe put it to rest forever. In a nutshell, Achikoji is a romantic anime mixed with several cups of moe. You have the main girl character, Tsumiki, who's in love with her best friend, Io. Io, who's usually pretty witty about stuff, yet is clueless about her feelings, and a group of meddling friends, as usual. It's a really endearing anime that will melt your heart in seconds, and the only reason it's so high on this list is because of all the remaining entries. They're just that much amazing, they outclassed it. Sorry. Either that or I'm tired of hearing about it, so I slammed it down here. Whatever works for you. Number 7. Sweetness and Lightning. Ever wonder what would happen if instead of being slutty, Food Wars was cute? Well, you'd have the answer with Sweetness and Lightning. This anime starts off with a pretty heavy tag, but lightens up pretty quickly. It's about a dad who has to raise his 3-year-old daughter by himself since the mother passed away. The little girl is both the sweetest and the most upbeat child around, and all she wants to do is eat some good food. Since he's always so busy, he only offers her lunchbox until they meet with a restaurant owner who teach them about the wonders of cooking. It's an anime you gotta try it by yourself to truly appreciate its wonders, but the first episode will be enough to charm you.
すみません。先ほど電話した。ああ、
これくらい美味しいのお姉さん。
え、あなた、この前の人ですか？いや、ちょっと歩きたいし。ま、そういうとこ変わらんな。次はお前から連絡せえよ。
Number 6, Poco's Udon World. Poco's Udon World is the other side of the coin from Sweetness and Lightning. I'd even go to say it's a mix between Sweetness and Lightning and Barakuman. You'll find really likable and relatable characters mixed in a slice of life setting. I'll be the first to admit the story, while enjoyable, is kind of lacking and slow pace, but that should in no case deteriorate you from picking it up. It's another shining example of an anime who can melt your heart with its incredible audio, may that be the music or purely the voice actors, as well as the visual. I sincerely wish more people would pick it up because I think it deserves a lot more praises, so that's why it's on the list.
ちゃんと言える？教わんなかった？
そうだ。
迷子かと思いましたが。お父さんが。
いらっしゃいませ。
Number 5 is the Order of Rabbit. Welcome to the wonderful world of waitresses, where 5 girls do silly and fluffy stuff while serving coffees, drinks, and the likes. You know, as a cafe would. I think what charmed me the most about this anime, besides the lovable cast, was the visuals. The art style has a softness to it that really drew me in. Of course, you got adorable voice actresses to go along as well, and it's your run-of-the-mill anime. If the clip don't sell it to you, it's probably best not to dwindle on it too much, but hey, still feel free to try it out. I personally had a great time sitting through their adventures.
しょうがないな。特別。ここどこ？元気出たの？
Number 4, Cheese Sweet Home, is about a cat. Seriously, that's all there is to it. I mean, sometimes the plot needs several lines to be described, but not really in this case. The story is about a stranded cat who gets picked up by a family. You see its antics during over 200 episodes. Seems like a lot, but considering each episode is like the first season of Yama no Susume with only 3 minutes on the clock, they get digested really fast. So if you're looking for something cute to watch on the bus ride home, but you can't have too many long segments, this is one I would be prone to recommend. If not, then nothing to fear, as I do have other suggestions as well. Number 3, Yuri Yuri. Do you know about this one? It has a lot of charm. I'm not quite sure what hypnotized me during each episodes, but the dynamic is so appealing that it just kept me hooked. The plot, if you can say there's any, follows a group of girls and their amusement club where they do a lot of things, including experiments on each other. It's a slice of life anime with some hints of shoujo high for those who wanted their kicks earlier of girls kissing and didn't get it in Love Lab. Well, now's your redemption. Regardless, I still think Yuri Yuri strays away from the other moe blob slice of life, and if I had any to recommend on this list, this one would be at the top of the chart. Number 2, Non Non Beauty. I think when it comes down to the staple of cuteness, nothing is more iconic in my eyes than Non Non Beauty. The story revolves around a group of students and their everyday life in the boondocks outside of Tokyo. One day, a new girl transfers from Tokyo. She's smart, overly mature for her age, and kind of acts like an older sister to the group. There is not a doubt in my mind that Renge, the purple hair girl, is the star of this show. And as far as the cuteness factor goes, She's definitely on the top of the list. If you're looking for a bright anime with quirky personas, this is one I highly recommend. It's also a great spot to begin with if you want to toss yourself blindly in the contagious world of moe.
来ないの？あ、うん。じゃあちょっとだけ。名前もつけましたけど。どんな名前？この世界にも慣れてきたってことでしょうか。Kobayashi-san よく働くな。
And finally, number 1, Kobayashi-san no Maid Dragon. Considering the current hype, I don't think I could possibly pass this list without mentioning Maid Dragon. This anime came out earlier this year, and it left quite a storm. Myself included. At first, I didn't think much of it, but it's a show that keeps growing on you, and by the time you have the full cast, you love every single one of these dragon girls. I'm not usually one for anthropomorphism characters, but in this case, they play it out quite nicely, and, well, just like how Renge is the star of Nun Non Biori, kinda definitely make this ride a hell of a lot more enjoyable. It's a new show, it's done airing, I highly suggest everyone try it out, it's a whole evening worth of fun and cuteness kept in store for you.
こんな感じで。あ。できなくて。
So that was my list of cute anime I wanted to talk about. Of course, there are several more that just didn't get a chance to make the list, like Chunibyo that I'm really adamant about, or Lokodol, which definitely fits the theme, but I gotta cut the bridge somewhere. So let me know in the comments which one you'd like to try out in this list, or which show you think should have definitely been featured. I'm also trying out a new thing here where I want to promote other people in the anime community, so check out the end cards where you can see a compilation of cute moments in anime made by FC Michan. Maybe you'll dig that. If not, you can check out my old top 10 moe anime list. It's a bit dated, but still relevant for the most part. So now's the part where I tell you to like and subscribe, but my baby's crying, so I gotta go. Don't worry, she's just hungry. I'll see you guys next week. Love ya!
The hard times, I've been on the wrong side, I've been ashamed. So many memories, you know I'd like to change.